What up, G? This is Stone Park Hustle Gaming coming at you with some Helldivers 2. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at the Hold My Primary trophy, a seemingly challenging trophy, but we're going to go ahead and slap some easy mode right on it. Now, this trophy requires all Helldivers to complete a hard difficulty mission without firing a primary or a support weapon. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is switch our matchmaking to friends only because we're going to go ahead and solo this one. Now, the next thing we're going to do is find a level 5 zone that has a defense mission, and if we pull this off correctly, we won't even have to fire a shot. Now, selecting a defend mission along with defensive stratagems are going to be real key here to achieving this trophy. Now, in this build, we went with a Gatling sentry to take care of most of the crowd, an autocannon sentry to take care of larger targets, an EMS mortar in order to slow everything down, and a guard dog rover in order to take care of anything that kind of gets past and tries to get up to us. And on this day in particular, we got some free incendiary mines, which did give us a nice little boost. Now, at this point, you can pull out your sidearm and try to join in the fray, but your sentries and your guard dog will do most of the work. And in order to make things a little bit easier, would help to upgrade your ship in order to have your turrets have an extra 50% ammo capacity to make them last a little bit longer. Now, one issue that you're definitely going to have is running into some heavily armored targets, which you could just run them around while trying to get the remainder of your kills, but if they're really too concerning, you could opt in to bring in something like the Eagle 110 rocket pods. Now, after your sentries get destroyed or they run out of ammo, you're going to be doing a lot of running around, using your secondary, and relying very heavily on that guard dog rover. If you feel like it's not enough, you could just opt in to bring in some airstrikes or some napalm, but that's if you don't want to use the sentries. The sentries will come back. They have fairly short cooldowns, only a couple minutes of time. But the issue with throwing sentries down in combat is they easily get targeted and taken out fairly quickly. Now, another technique is to drop onto or climb onto one of these cliffs near the platform that the enemies seem to can't climb on themselves. So once you have your kill count, the shuttle will automatically be called in. You don't have to worry about calling it in yourself. So at this point, if you're already up on the cliff, just try to stay up on the cliff until the ship arrives. Or if you're not, go ahead and just kite the enemies around the best you can. Now, of course, this would be easier to achieve in a party, but you would have to communicate to the rest of your team what exactly you're trying to do and make sure that no one fires a primary or a support weapon throughout the entirety of the mission. Hence why in some ways it is easier to achieve solo. And there you have it. Once you board the shuttle, your trophy should be secure. And until next time, this is Stone Park Hustle Gaming. Keep up the hustle.
Beginning ascent. Victory was never in doubt.